Apply pressure from every angle, you feel me? Yeah, you know, attack more. Never fold, man. Nah, never fold, never quit, yeah. Keep going, like, yeah.
Now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they finna feel me. I try to keep it cool, but niggas always act a fool. So now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they finna feel me. I try to keep it cool, but niggas always act a fool. So now they gotta
I smoke that thing, tryna get M's in the bank, fuck what they think. Knock a nigga whole mouth out, come side me, top break, throw hands like Tank. Knock it out the park like Hank. I've been doing them planks, what you got on my drink? I've been trying to keep my sane. Humanity so lame, fuck you and your gang. Speaking on the dead man's name.
SKOL Vikes, here we go. SKOL Vikes, here we go. Down at the levee, we going fishing at the levee. SKOL Vikes, baby. You know it, I know it. Hey man, before I even start and get into it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell as well. Why not, Holmes? It takes less than 1 second. Support the grind, support the channel. SKOL Vikes. Who we got in the building? Who Yang in the building? Who Yang in the building? What up, Who Yang? You rang, Who Yang? You rang, Who Yang? Huh? We go, SKOL Vikes. Make sure you come in the chat. You fire the chat up, like the chat up as well, dog. No cap. She said, Who Yang say, sell the Vikings, sell the Vikings. Oh, man. Oh, man, I repeat, oh, man, that's how you feel, Who Yang? Come on now. Come on now. Straight up. Yeah, man, straight up. He say, may the Eds be with you. May the Eds be with you, huh? Wow, wow. Wow. But the main news of the live today, the main reason, are the Wolves going to sell or not? I repeat, are the Wolves going to sell or not, baby? At the end of the day, they need to really make up their mind for sure. Don't waste time. Don't hold up the team. Let the Vikings move on, the new regime move on, etc., and let them handle that Vikings business. But are the Wolves going to sell or not, man? There's speculations going around, rumors going around. Around the Ferris wheel, etc. But are they going to sell or not? Enough distractions already. The Vikings need no more distractions, baby. No cap. They're headed in a certain direction. They need to remain headed in that direction right there. Rob Brzezinski, shout out him. Brian Flores, KOC, just had a great draft. They got to build on that momentum, build on top of that, no cap. So the question is, what's going on for real? Here we go again. All of a sudden, now they want to start talking about selling this and selling that. What's going on, though, bro? I'm going to get into a few articles. I'll repeat a few articles right in a minute. But at the end of the day, the Wolves know what they want to do, what they are going to do. Now it's time to get it done, period. No need to wait. Let it linger on. If they're going to sell. Hell, they'll get a lot for it. Now, that's only rumors and speculations. I repeat, rumors and speculations, for sure. Yeah. So you got to be very careful believing certain things. But like I said, I'm going to get into the articles for sure. I'm going to break it down in the boogie down town. Also, some rumor speculations could just be talk or chatter somehow, some way. I mean, damn, the Vikings are possibly involved in a CJ Stroud trade, potentially, allegedly, got to throw that allegedly in there. But why would you want to get CJ Stroud? Hail to the null. It makes no sense at all, bro. You saw how CJ Stroud performed in that playoff game. In the playoffs, he was piss poor. So why would you bring him in a building, Holmes, for real? Why would you let him step foot in a building? You got enough quarterbacks already. Shit. Can we wait and see what Kyler Murray does? Oh, I know some of y'all call him K1, but damn, can we wait and see what Kyler Murray does before we start talking about CJ Stroud type shit, CJ Stroud choked in the playoffs, and that's who you want to be in your quarterback room, your backup, or your leader, or your QB1. Hell to the no, bro. For what? Why? How? Why would you? I repeat, why would you? No cap. The Vikings need to focus on doing things that make sense, period. Like they did in the draft, like they did in free agency. Shout out Rob Brzezinski once again. He is the man. He is the man for the job. Straight up, you know? But at the end of the day, dog, it must make you have to make it make sense at all times. Come on now. But what do the Wilfs really want to do? Let's just go ahead and dive into these articles right quick, man. Matter of fact, first, I'm going to go to CJ Stroud route first. I repeat, I'm going to go to CJ Stroud route first, man. No cap. Here we go. Let's get it. Give me 1 second. Make sure you come in the chat. You fire the chat up. Yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as well. Here we go. 1 second, man. Here we go. I know it's kickback, and you know what it says with you. Yeah, so CJ Stroud, once again, why would you want to bring CJ Stroud in the building? Let's just get to it right quick. Vikings field warning for Texans after CJ Stroud trade speculation. The Minnesota Vikings were a team speculatively linked to Houston Texans quarterback CJ Stroud amid uncertainty about his future. The Vikings are in a place other teams hope to avoid. Their roster, at least as constituted over the past few seasons, has been playoff and maybe even Super Bowl ready. Save, what he say? Save for the quarterback. And Stroud has put high-level play on tape for a full season before. What has he put on tape in the playoffs, dog, where it matters most? You know, what has he put on tape in the playoffs, bro, where it matters the most for real? Not a damn thing. I repeat, not a damn thing. So let's not get caught up in the whole regular season part of it. Identify a quarterback, damn near judge a quarterback on his playoff performance, playoff fortitude, mental fortitude in the playoffs, etc. And CJ Stroud folded in the worst way. You got one of the best defenses in the NFL, definitely a Super Bowl caliber defense in the Texans, and your quarterback choked like that. So I know this got to be real cap, bro. It can't really be any real validity to this story right here. If it is, that's crazy work. I mean, look who you got in the building already. You already brought in Kyler Murray. You brought in Carson Wentz again, and you got JJ McCarthy right there. So what are we even talking about quarterbacks for? Especially quarterbacks who are known to blow it in the playoffs in a massive way. CJ Stroud blows it every time in the playoffs in a massive way, baby. So let's comment way down. Like I said earlier, the Vikings need to focus on doing things that make sense, making moves that really, really benefits them as a team as a whole. And once again, side note, I'm going to get into it later. To the Wilfs, bro, Markey and Ziggy, if you going to sell, period. For sure. If you're going to sell the team, sell the damn team. So the Vikings can make certain preparations and get certain things in order. Like I said, we don't need any distractions, period. Enough distractions in Minnesota already. So can you please, make a decision, Mark and Ziggy Wilf? Sooner than later, exactly. Here we go. Come on, man. But at the end of the day, CJ Stroud, hell no. You don't bring in CJ Stroud for what? I said, for what? Anybody in the chat, if you can make it make sense in your own way, huh? For real. Because CJ Stroud rumors and speculations are crazy work. Here we go. Here we go. Minnesota got a harsh reminder of its situation in recent feedback on Stroud. CJ Stroud discussion leads to Viking shots. Wow. The Vikings were one of several teams that appeared primed as potential trade suitors for the 2023 Pro Bowler and Offensive Rookie of the Year, Stroud, who remains without a long-term extension heading into his fourth season. Why would they give him a long-term extension, man? I mean, the Texans don't even want to pay the man and get a man a certain amount of money. Type shit. So why the hell would the Vikings go around yonder, pick him up on some dumb shit, humbug shit for real, and bring him in the building for what? He's really proven nothing in Houston. Oh, he can get you to the playoffs, but you might as well call him Kirk Cousins. Yeah, Kirk Cousins. He do the same shit every time. He folded versus the Steelers. He folded versus the Patriots, etc. Defense put it on the line all game, every game, and your quarterback blew it. As Vikings fans, haven't you seen enough of quarterbacks blowing it every damn time? Big lights, prime time, boom. A motherfucker fold. A motherfucker damn near sell his soul. So what are we talking about, bro? Heavy. Enough with the nonsense. Knock off the nonsense, man. Yeah, keep it on your conscience, man. Huh? Here we go. Texan general manager Nick Caserio has since shot down trade speculation, but still faces a contract quandary regarding the quarterback. In strong feedback from various unnamed NFL sources, the Vikings caught a shot. They should do whatever they can to avoid ending up looking like Minnesota. One NFC executive who was polled said, "He's funny. He's real funny, huh?" Per ESPN's DJ Bien who published the feedback in an article on May 2nd. The Vikings have signed Kyler Murray in free agency, and they still have 2024 first-round pick J.J. McCarthy. Still, it is clear to everyone that this was not Plan A in Minnesota. No shit, Sherlock. Duh. Here we go. Viking situation years in the making. Things first turned when the Vikings chose to draft McCarthy, trading up from 11th to 10th overall to select him in the 2024 draft. Here we go. Shout out 9. Lock in, 9. They don't want to see you shine, dog. Heavy. Here we go, man. That decision cost them 4-time Pro Bowler Kirk Cousins, who did not fare well in his next stop with the Atlanta Falcons that offseason. The Vikings signed Sam Darnold to replace Cousins, and he led the team to a 14-win season as McCarthy missed the campaign due to a knee injury. However, the Vikings let Darnold leave in free agency as part of a path clearing for McCarthy. McCarthy struggled with accuracy and durability in year 2, while Darnold led the Seattle Seahawks to a Super Bowl win. Once again, they always got to throw that in there, right? They always got to disrespect McCarthy. Every damn time, man, they disrespect McCarthy. Heavy. That's my biggest problem with it right there. They never talk about nothing else besides McCarthy, man. SKOL State of Mind in the building. D Woods in the building. What up, dog? SKOL Vikes. Here we go. Get it, man. But they never blame KOC. They never blame the offensive line. It's always purely on McCarthy every damn time. Come on, bro. Now you want to put some blame on McCarthy? That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with it. He made some mistakes, of course. I mean, what you expect? That's what rookie quarterbacks do. First time on the field quarterbacks do. How about you put some blame on his head coach for not putting him in the best position to win? Because when KOC started catering to McCarthy, you saw how it panned out, how it turned out. McCarthy started to ball. Straight up. So what are we talking about here, bro? For real, no cap. Here we go, man. Let's get it. The Vikings had Daniel Jones to end 2025, but did not want to commit to him over McCarthy, leading him to sign with the Indianapolis Colts. The Vikings also passed on Aaron Rodgers, despite strong apparent interest from the 4-time MVP and 10-time Pro Bowler. We go. Now, the Vikings are still trying to say the right things about McCarthy while also bringing in the veteran Pro Bowler Murray to compete with him. They also re-signed Super Bowl champion Carson Wentz this offseason, and they still have 2024 undrafted Max Brosma under contract. Here we go, man. Wow. And the spotlight is definitely on head coach Kevin O'Connell. He should be under the spotlight. He should be on the hot seat, straight up, man. He should be on the hot seat, Holmes, straight up. School State of Mind say Daniel Jones don't count. Expound, School State of Mind, expound, big dog. Heavy, here we go. He say School State of Mind. He say Daniel Jones don't count. Why not? Here we go. But yeah, KOC should definitely be under the spotlight all day, all night. Talking about a coach who's been there 4 years, not one playoff win under his belt. Not one playoff win under his belt, bro. Heavy. And you can excuse that as a fan, shit, as an owner, etc. Obviously, the Wolves can. Obviously, they did. But this is year 5 now. If this man don't make a real playoff push, how is he not fired? If the Vikings start bad, piss poor, how is he not fired on the spot? How many chances does he get, man? Straight up. Oh, I know it. Probably 1,000. I mean, hell, gave him Coach of the Year for what? A Coach of the Year award for what? He gets pass after pass every time. He never receives the hard questions. They never ask him this. They never ask him the real particulars about McCarthy, what happened, what's going on with McCarthy. How come he ain't giving McCarthy his full time and effort like he did Kirk, like he did Wentz, like he did Sam Darnold, etc.? So when do the real questions get asked to this man, right? When does he really get put under pressure? They talking about, oh, he's on the hot seat. He on the hot seat. How the hell we know? For sure. Just because they say it, just because you think or presume it, don't mean the motherfucking shit true. Especially with how the Wolves rock and roll type shit. But the Wolves could be selling. So what it is, what it ain't. Yeah, man. Some more bullshit, no bullshit going on in Minnesota and many, huh? Here we go, man. Let's go. Here we go, bro. Lamont in the building. My dog Lamont in the building. What up, home? SKOL VIKES. Here we go, man. Let's get it. You know what he said? He was practice squad, only active for 1 game. Definitely practice squad, but he definitely not a practice squad quarterback, though. You feel me? School State of Mind? Heavy. I mean, of course, I dig it. He may have been practice squad at a certain point in time, but he went to Indy. He was no longer a practice squad. It was obvious he still can be a starting quarterback in the NFL, man. You know? So, yeah. Shit, practice squad or not, Daniel Jones can still play. You know, question is for him, will he be the same? Will he be the same after that Achilles injury? Tough injury, man. Very, very major injury to overcome, recoup from, etc. You say, what a dude tapping in. You know it, Lamont. You know it. Back at it again, bro. Back at it again, huh? SKOL VIKES. Here we go. Hey. People add Jones like he played. He just in the building. Yeah, I feel that. But he never really got a chance to play, you know? But it's one thing is obvious and for sure he still can play, definitely. No doubt, no cap. Here we go. But yeah, KOC, Kevin O'Connell, that boy Kevin O'Connell, his ass should definitely be on the hot seat, bro. No way around it. Like I say, he's been getting protected for so long. Protected for 4 years. Maybe the only coach in history who hasn't coached a full 4 quarters in 4 years. That's a damn shame. That's atrocious, right? That's piss poor. Come on, bro. Stop it. They talking about firing somebody. What? Come on, bro. 1 second, man. They talking about firing somebody, huh? Hold up. Hold up, man. If KOC is not on the hot seat, it is a true crime. You know it. I know it. Give me 1 second, man. Where the hell is it at, too? Just rock with that one. Oh, man. Is that right there? Oh, look. We just rock like that. Fuck it. We just rock like that. Fuck it, man. You heard me? You know. Here we go. Where we at here? So let's get into some of this Kevin O'Connell business. But yeah, Kevin O'Connell should definitely be in the hot seat. I repeat, his ass should definitely be in a hot seat, Holmes. Straight up. The Vikings' uncertainty at quarterback has left the spotlight on head coach Kevin O'Connell in a different way. He previously touted his resistance to colleagues and fans' overtures regarding quarterback prospects during his tenure. McCarthy, perhaps more than any other situation around the league, then is inextricably linked to his head coach. O'Connell has been known as a quarterback whisperer. One can certainly point to the injuries McCarthy has endured and how they have impacted his development. The decision to select him will still ultimately fall back on O'Connell, just as the faults of the roster as a whole fell on former general manager Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah. That, arguably more than any other reason, would be a cause for hope for McCarthy in Minnesota. That is, were it not for Murray's presence. Well, it don't matter whose presence it is, dog, at the end of the day, dog. You know it's going to be a fair competition, a fair battle. That's all that matters. Here we go. The Vikings, who may never have a chance to land Shroud, certainly need to find a solution. Well, isn't that the whole thing with what they're doing? Why they bring in Kyler Murray, right? Why they bring in K1 to find a solution, to figure out this quarterback problem, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's the whole reason they bring in Kyler Murray. The whole reason they bring in Carson Wentz, huh? To put some competition in the room for McCarthy. To put what some people say elite quarterback in the room for McCarthy. Yeah, y'all crown the man all day, all night. They acting like because Murray in the building, Vikings going to the promised land. They just assume, oh, they got Murray, NFC championship team, and these are former NFL players saying that. And they're supposed to understand the game, understand what it takes to really reach a Super Bowl type shit. They sitting up there talking about, oh, Murray this, Murray that. What the hell is a K1 when you got a 9, Holmes? For real. Bullseye. Bang. Huh? Talking about figure it out. You're figuring it out right now. That's the whole point, to figure it out with Murray, right? Right. We're going to see what's up, though. We're going to see what's up for sure. Here we go, man. Let's get it. Crazy work right there. Crazy work right there, man. Here we go. Love. Yes, now the real news that matters a little bit, doesn't matter. You most say it will matter. Now, like I say, it's a lot coming out. I'm gonna get into some Florio bullshit, no bullshit, before I get into the articles. But for some reason, they really think the Wolves are going or trying to sell. Now, is it true? Is it not true? It's been articles shutting that down, saying, hey, those are rumors, those are lies. My big question is, why would they sell right now? Unless something is really going on with Ziggy or something like that. Unless Ziggy is really ill or something, but why would you sell? You just had a great draft. You brought great talent in. You're in a proper situation, a great situation with your defense. You got a solid coaching staff. It's finally going in the right direction, seemingly. So why the hell would the Wolves sell? Like I say, I'm gonna get into it, bro. Let's get it. Once again, make sure you come in the chat, you like it up, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell as well. Why not? Support the grind, support the channel, man. SKOL VIKES. Here we go. But why would the Wolves want to sell now? Right? Shit, if they was gonna sell, hell, they would have waited, or they would have done it earlier. My big thing is, what you gonna do, Wolves? Do y'all want to win? Do you care about winning a Super Bowl? If not, bounce. If not, go ahead, sell it and bounce. Bitch, yeah. Period, man. Because guess what, Holmes? Some Vikings fans are tired of the mediocre average bullshit, no bullshit. Every year, every year. I bet, man. Playoff team, first round, out of there. First round, out of there. You fire your GM, but you keep your head coach. So what is it, Bill? Hey, that's the bottom line. You hear me, Marky? Marky, no disrespect, bro. Wish you the best, but that's the bottom damn line. And I'm going to zone in on Marky on this one because he been doing all the talking, really ain't seen Ziggy at all. Hopefully he's cool and well. But at the end of the day, Marky been the one talking heavy. He went up there, spoke on Quasi, damn near disrespected Quasi, if we being real, if we being honest, right? No cap, boom. Talk crazy about Quasi. Said they were uncomfortable with him being the leader. Wanted to feel more comfortable with a leader. He wasn't it. He's not the guy. So it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. But hey, Marky, let us know what it is, bruh. You gonna sell or stay? Straight up. Because your focus needs to be Super Bowl. If you as an owner ain't focusing on how to make the team better or wanting to see your team win for real, it's a real problem, dog. And it's time for y'all to let the Vikings go. Let them flow. You hear me? Heavy. Because enough is enough. No more mediocre bullshit. Bottom of the pack bullshit. Barely winning the North. Edging in, sneaking in the playoffs. Tired of that, bro. It's time to go make a real run. Since 2017, 18, it hasn't been a real run. Period. Come on, man. Stop playing. So you want to sell, sell. Get up out of there, bro, quickly and swiftly. And guess what? If you got a second guess, if you got to think about it, do you want to be owners or not? Then shit, it's a done deal already. Seal and deal. Sell the team, bro. You're going to get millions, damn near billions, period. You ain't going to go broke. You got money. You got that guapino, that federale, huh? The Nally, baby. Linguine, fettuccine, mozzarella, bread and butter, big cheddar, huh? So ain't like y'all missing nothing. You're going to miss out. Shit. You don't want to win? Sell the team, bro. If all you care about is the money, sell the team, bro. If legacy doesn't matter to you, if making history doesn't matter to you as an owner, seeing them boys win a Super Bowl, get the fuck out the building for real, Marky Wilf. Yeah. Enough is enough. Period, man. Can't say it enough times. Like at this point, you got to keep reiterating it. You got to keep reiterating it because it's like they don't get it. If you don't care about winning a bowl, if you don't care about reaching the ultimate goal, sell the team to somebody who will care, who want to win, who got the bag to buy, dog. Straight up. Come on now, Holmes. Y'all worried about your next GM, who gonna be the man, who here, who there. Worry about, do y'all want to be owners or not? Do you want to take your ass to New York City for the whole year or not? If so, bye. Yeah, man. If so, bye. Get the hell out of Dodge. Get up there. Get the hell out the building. Heavy. Come on, bro. It's time to win. But very shocked. If this is true, do I believe it's true? Hell no. Hell no to the no. But if it is, I just wonder why. Like what's really going down in the boogie downtown? You coming off a great free agency, a great draft, and now they want to sell all of a sudden, unless it's something going on with Ziggy. Unless Ziggy is really ill. And if he is, prayers up to him, condolences to him and his loved ones, of course. Period. No hatred towards him, ill will towards him, etc. But they need to get their head out their damn ass. If they don't want to win, sell it. Here we go, man. 1 second. Let me know in the chat too, bro. Let me know in the chat as well. Do you think the Wilfs want to sell or not? I repeat, do you think the Wilfs want to sell the team or not? Here we go. Hold up. But I want to see what Florio got to say. Florio always say, Florio always talking about, Florio, I know this, I know that. Vikings my squad type shit. All right, Florio, what you know, dog? Huh? I repeat, what you know, Florio? Heavy. Here we go. Give me 1 second, dog. So once again, this is Mike Florio speaking about the Vikings, the Wilfs selling situation. Let's get it.
The Minnesota Vikings have sparked speculation that maybe they are for sale. And look, I'd had people asking me about it because there's been a stunning decline in cash expenditures from last year to this year. The Vikings spent $350 million last year, well over the cap. Teams engage in cash over cap spending all the time. The salary cap requires a correction, though. If you go cash over cap, at some point, you got to go cash under cap. That's how it works. So this year, they're all the way down to 226. It's a huge gap. They went from the highest to the next to lowest. That has prompted, and the only reason I wrote about it is St. Paul Pioneer Press, one of the newspapers of record in the Twin Cities, has a column asking the question, are the Wilfs going to sell the Vikings? And the argument didn't really hold a lot of water. Like, it's just a bunch of facts without an effort to.
My thing is this, though. Why does it matter if they're spending less or spending more year by year? Like, why does them spending less mean they're trying to sell the team or something like that? Like, what, saves because they're saving so much more money, etc.? I mean, at the end of the day, what does that really have to do with anything? Here we go.
Run a thread through the popcorn and come to the conclusion that there's reason to believe the team may be for sale. I didn't find it very compelling, and we reported last night, source with knowledge of the situation, the Wilfs are not selling the team. But you know what, Miles, from a broader standpoint, even if they were, the NFL probably doesn't want two teams on the market at the same time. So there's a little corner of my cynical brain that is saying, yeah, they're not for sale because no one's for sale until the Seahawks are sold. After that, then maybe teams will revisit the possibility of cashing out.
Yeah, I mean, and that makes sense too. I mean,
So the Seahawks are being sold? Okay. Wow. New news there. Definitely. Here we go.
because you don't necessarily want there to be any kind of depreciation of the asset. And especially because, as we were just talking about, Seahawks are probably going to sell for a lot of money, right? And so that only pushes up all of the value of all of the other teams. And so as that continues to happen,
yeah. Seahawks finna sell for millions, baby. Millions. You hear me? No cap. Here we go. You damn right. Fresh off a Super Bowl win as well. Hell yeah. They in there, dog, for sure.
And yeah, I think that there may be another franchise ownership group that says, well, maybe now's the time to cash out. But yeah, I think you're right in that it makes sense for only the Seahawks to be on sale right now.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, it's like, all right, bro. Like, you know, it's always beat writers creating stories. But I'm gonna get into a few of these articles real quick to break it down even more. Give me 1 second, man. Hold up. Here we go. One second, let me see it. Vikings. Let's see what's up, man. Hold up. Boom, here we go. Let's see what's up with this for real, man. Here we go. Said, did you even read the article? What exact article? SKOL State of Mind. Finna read one now. Here we go. Give me 1 second, man. Here we go. Vikings massive drop in spending prompts speculation of a possible sale. Last year, the Vikings wrote big checks in an effort to parlay a 14-13 season from 2024 into a Super Bowl appearance. This year, the team seems to be tightening the belt. While part of the Purple People purge was sparked by the cap consequences of last year's spending spree, the most recent move, the decision to trade the defensive end Jonathan Grenard in lieu of giving him a contract with the new money average of $25 million, seems strange. With the top of the new money market now at $50 million annually, the Vikings couldn't find a way to give Grenard half of that. Well, shit, maybe they didn't want to give him half of that, you know? Or maybe he didn't want to take half of that, et cetera, et cetera. You know, maybe they just couldn't get the deal done, bro. Period. Here we go. The situation is prompting speculation that a sale of the team could be coming, and it elevated from scattered chatter to a column from Charlie Walters in the St. Paul Pioneer Press with the fairly blunt headline: "Are the Wolves getting ready to sell the Vikings?" Wow, bro. Are you kidding me here? And here we go, man. I mean, right now, it makes no sense to sell the Vikings, in my opinion, if you're an owner who wants to win, period. The most obvious evidence to support the conclusion comes from the $124 million drop in cash spending from one year to the next, with the league high $350 million in 25, becoming $226 million in 2027. Second lowest in the NFL. I think they meant 26 right there. The new Walters column picks through a variety of decisions the Vikings have made this offseason, but it includes no reporting to suggest that Ziggy and Mark Wilf, who bought the team in 2005, are thinking about cashing out. Here we go. While the ever inflating values of NFL franchises could tempt more than a few current owners to take a $10 billion or more and run, damn, 10 bill and run, bro. Talking about they get that much for the squad. I mean, damn, they in the money heavy. You hear me? Early. They in that bag heavy. You hear me? Early, man. You talking about 10 bill? 10 billion. Take the what and leave the what? Oh my goodness, bro. Got to be kidding me here, dog. 10 billion for a squad? Sheesh. You hear me? Crazy work, dog. Crazy work. 10 billion for a squad? Oh man. Here we go. Oh man, here we go. Let's get it. 10 billion or more and run. There's not enough there to justify a conclusion that this is anything other than a cap correction after the Vikings overplayed their hand in 2025, due primarily to the very bad decisions made about the most important position on the team. And exactly like this could just be they simply wanted to spend less and not spend on bad players or make bad decisions with the money, huh? With the funyuns, huh? Heavy. It could have came down to just that. They didn't want to spend a stupid amount of money on players who weren't worth it. Yeah. Like they did last year, right? Right. Doesn't mean they want to sell the team. Here we go. Hey. Minnesota's miscues cost GM Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah his job. Waiting to search for his replacement until May surely wasn't about saving 4 months of general manager's salary. It made sense to stay the course through free agency and the drafts, especially if Coach Kevin O'Connell emerged from 2025 with more juice in the organization. If, as we believe, O'Connell was sounding the alarm about not having a veteran quarterback who could step in and play if J.J. McCarthy didn't instantly fulfill his potential, KOC was proven right. Throw in the fact that he managed to get the team to turn the page immediately on a 26-0 embarrassment in Seattle with the 31-0 win over Washington and 4 more in a row after that to end the season, including a Christmas Day carving of the Lions' playoff chances. Here we go, man. SKOL VIKES, yeah. O'Connell may have more sway than ever. He's always protected. He is always protected, man. Never neglected. You know it. I know it. Kevin O'Connell is always protected, baby. Right? Right. No cap. Here we go. While no one will objectively conclude that the Minnesota roster screams out Super Bowl contender for 2026, shit, it's a lot of people doing that. What the hell they talking about? ESPN analysts saying it. Oh, they NFC caliber now. Type shit. Vikings are a Super Bowl team just because they got Murray. Oh, a lot of people saying it. Well, you've been at home, boy, for real. Yeah, you know ESPN be capping and yapping. Here we go. Where we at here? Let me see. The spending decisions don't immediately point to a potential sale of the team. Still, perception is reality. How dumb is that? With the hypothesis morphing into the beginning of a theory, it could be time for the Wills to make the case publicly that they aren't getting ready to pound a for sale sign in the front yard. Like I say, to me, selling the team right now just doesn't make any sense as far as, you know, we talking about the direction the Vikings are headed. Here we go. No, sir. Yeah, we ain't doing that there. I'll tell you that now. You hear me? No cap. Hold on. Thought that was one. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Where's that shit at? One second. Right. Y'all know it's just right there. No cap. Hold on. You see some. Let me see. Try. No, but just right there. No cap. Here we go. Because it comes down, is it rumors or speculations, man? You understand? Well, theory suggests, boom, let's see right here. Where'd that Charlie do? Minnesota had been rumored to make a change. See this here. All right, here we go. So wild theory suggests Vikings owners could sell the team. Get this out. The Minnesota Vikings spent big during the free agency periods of 24 and 25, and because they scaled back in 26, resetting their salary cap, they might be for sale. So goes the theory from Pioneer Press's Charlie Waters. The Wolves have spent aggressively, which makes the scale speculation tougher to buy. Walters delivered the spicy take inside his weekly article, and the theory landed big time in front of shocked eyeballs, as nobody anywhere thinks or thought that the franchise is for sale, which is probably not, man. You know, I really don't think I really don't think that is. Like I say, I don't see why the Wolves would sell now, unless Ziggy is ill or something like that. Because those were some rumors and speculations about Ziggy as well. Here we go. Minnesota spending habits tell a different story. Boom, we know that already. Boom. Hold up 1 second. Here we go. And let me know in the chat too, man. Do you feel like the Wolves will sell the Vikings? Are the Wolves tired? Are the Wolves done? Do they want to just get their billions and roll the hell out? No cap. Shit. Could you blame them? Could you blame them? Hey, if so, let them go, man. Make a decision and stick with it. Because the Vikings got business to handle, man. Straight up. Here we go. SKOL Vikes. Walters. The Vikings could be for sale. Here we go. Walters wasn't shy about unloading his theory writing. It's beginning to look as if Vikings ownership now could be mirroring Twins ownership. And if you're in Minnesota, I guess the whole Twins ownership is a different problem in itself. What happened, what went down, etc. Here we go. Which has sought to sell its team. Figuring they were championship worthy, the Vikings a year ago spent more money on player payroll in the offseason, $350 million, than any of the NFL's other 31 teams. Here we go. This offseason, the Vikings some water right quick. Here we go. This offseason, the Vikings have spent just $226 million, second lowest in the league. It appears Vikings owners Mark and Ziggy Wilf have decided on a significant payroll slash this year. I mean, once again, what does that damn matter? That could just simply mean they wanted to spend less money on bullshit players, no bullshit. Like, why you make a big deal out of that? Out of all things, right? They want to make a big deal about the spending, make it the main thing, the spending. Shit, maybe they just wanted to spend less type shit. You know, maybe Rob said, hey, we ain't got to spend all that money. Let's get players that really hit and stick and land in the draft. And that's what they did. You bring in James Pierre, boom, solid. Vandermark, very solid backup, way better than damn school, straight up. You know, then you go hit the draft big, you win the draft. So maybe, just maybe, it's nothing to it, but just they really wanted to spend less guap this year here. Here we go, man. Let's get it. We go. This is the 21st year the Wolves have owned the Vikings unit this year. They have made a commendable attempt at winning the Lombardi Trophy. Regarding the pursuit of a Lombardi Trophy in 26, it is unclear why Walters thinks the Vikings have ruled themselves out. They boasted a top 3 defense last year and signed Kyler Murray in March. Those components should suggest playoff contendership. I mean, you would think, right? Hell, everybody making a big deal about it. You know, everybody making a big deal about it, saying this, saying that. I mean, why would they want to sell now? You're contenders now, according to the NFL, according to ESPN and analysts, type shit. You bring in Murray, boom, the Vikings, the next best thing since sliced bread. Allegedly. Come on now. But like I said, unless something is really wrong with Ziggy and they're just tired and Mark just wants to strictly focus on Ziggy and his health, then that would be understandable, definitely. But if nothing else going on besides like nothing else really going on, it makes no sense for them to sell right now. Here we go. Daniel in the building. What up, big dog? SKOL VIKES. Here we go. Let's get it. He said, I doubt the Wolves are done. I mean, exactly, Daniel. Why would they be done? I repeat, dog. Why in the hell would they be done at least right now? Now, if they had a piss poor draft or it was no hopes, it wasn't high expectations, didn't have nothing to feel good about, etc. All right, bet, cool. I get it. But your organization, your team, football team, at least it seems that they're finally headed in the right direction. Still got to prove it on the field. Everybody got to do their job, etc. But right now, the Vikings are looking real good as far as the direction they're headed in. So why in the hell would the Wolves want to move off that, sell that? I give you 10 billion reasons why, no cap. Shit, you telling me 10 billion? Hell, 10 billion go sit in Miami somewhere, sit in the shade. Shit, go to New York City and really chill. That's where they be most times anyway. Come on, bro. You know it. I know it. Here we go. Let's get it. Here we go. Hey. Where we at with it? Walters continued. Meanwhile, the Twins' Polad ownership isn't unlike what Red McCombs did with the Vikings in 2005 before selling to the Wolves. McCombs, who bought the Vikings for $246 million in 1998, cut player and coaching staff payroll to a bare minimum and waited until he got his price, $600 million, from the Wolves. Damn, he said cut players coaching, what he said? I mean, damn, Playboy, cut player and coaching staff payroll. Heavy. Goddamn, McCombs wasn't playing for real. No cap. Here we go. But I think less spending is totally different from actual cutting salaries and paying coaches and players less. Come on now. Here we go. If the Wolves, who curiously still haven't named a permanent general manager since firing Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah last January, were to sell the Vikings today, they could get between $8 billion and $9 billion. Boy, what? Take the what and leave the what? Are you kidding me, man? Ah, that boy said 8 bill to 9 bill. Are you real? Here we go. And they talking about why the hell would the Will sign? I see why they'll sell, dog. Shit, 9 billion reasons why you will sell, especially if they don't care about winning. Why stay anyway? Shit. Everybody who say the Wolf's all about winning, putting ass in the seats, drinks in the crowd, food in the crowd, people wearing jerseys, coming to the games, etc. If that's all they care about, the money, 9 bill, what? They already set for life, but they set for generations now. 8 billion, 9 billion. Why not leave? Shit. If you don't want to win, don't win. Shit, for real, dog. I mean, at this point, if it ain't about winning, after all the money they done made, hell yeah, retire, leave, sell, buy. Let somebody come in, owners come in, who gonna do they all, give it they all to win, period. Here we go. Mm-hmm. 1 second. A misinterpretation of free agency spending. Walters equated the Vikings' small-ish free agent spending as evidence that ownership is chopping at the bit to sell. The first part is true, the second part is not. In 2024, Minnesota used $167 million on new contracts. That ranked fourth most in the NFL in 2025. Minnesota used $270 million on new contracts. That ranks second most in the NFL. A franchise cannot continually rank near the top of free agency spending. It's impossible. It's why there's a salary cap. When a club opts to spend freely for a year or two, it must scale back soon after. The scale back is happening in real time right now, in fact. If Minnesota wants to spend next year or in 2028 free agency, it can now do so, because it held off on spending future years' money in 2026. And they hit it on the head with the hammer right there. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Heavy. Always got beat writers and media trying to put certain things, blow it up even more than what it really is or not is. But they just said it right there. Spend less money, bro, so you can spend more in 28 free agency, 27 free agency, etc. Come on, man. You ain't got to automatically assume, oh, hey, the Vikings are spending less because the Wilfs want to sell. Shit, if the Wilfs wanted to sell, they probably would have been sold, bro. Heavy. Way before now. I'm talking 2-3 years ago. Matter of fact, straight up. But it could just be a real scale back, like they said. Spent enough money for 2 years straight. Now it's time to chill, dog. For real. Period. Here we go. Vikings free agency spending, NFL ranking since 2011. 2011, 26th, 2012, 18th, 2013, 7th, 14, 19th, 15, 29th, 16, 18th, 17, 5th, 2018, 11th, 2019, 29th, 2020, 23rd, 2021, 28th, 2022, 13th, 2023, 12th, 2024, 4th, 25, 2nd, and 26, 31st. All right, bet. Boom, man. Teams spin big, then they reset, then they do it again. The Vikings do it consistently. In fact, fans are probably looking at another year of quiet spending in 2027. And as the rankings show improve, like the Vikings are very sporadic with their spending. A lot of the times, matter of fact, majority of the time, type shit. Here we go. And you know Quasi, dog. Quasi spent a lot last year, baby. No cap. On Javon Hargrave and Jonathan Allen. Here we go. And I guarantee Flores didn't want him either. I guarantee Flores didn't want him. Let's get it, man. Here we go. Go. No shred of evidence beyond the rumor article. For those who want to see the Vikings led by new owners, you're going to be waiting for a while. Star Tribune Gosling tweeted Sunday. A source close to the Wolves said there's zero truth to the notion the Vikings owners are thinking about selling the team. Exactly. They've long talked about the team staying in the family for multiple generations. And both Mark and Ziggy Wolf's kids have taken on larger roles with the team in recent years. Yeah, so they left out that whole part. See, it's always a flip side, etc. So if it's about leaving something for generations to come, understandable. Why the hell would they sell? Even more reason not to sell, right? Right. Heavy, you know? And they want to keep the team in the family. Come on, dog. Stop it. The Athletics, Alec Lewis added, you can only spend millions in cash over cap for so long without premium results. That's the extent of this. And just for the record, the Wolves aren't selling the Vikings. Zero truth to that whatsoever. Source close to ownership made that abundantly clear. In the end, Walter's take about the owners would be sale of a team boiled down to one man's opinion, a hot take. So basically somebody just capping and yapping, Holmes. Straight up. Here we go. Mike Florio's take. Seriously, that's how they doing it there? And I just read Mike Florio right there. This guy Florio, man, always spread some shit, starting some shit up. No cap. Here we go, man. What this here? That's crazy work, though. Holding in the building. What up, big dog? What up, big dog? SKOL VIKES. Here we go. My brother holding in the building, man. Let's get it. SKOL VIKES. Let's get it, bro. Heavy. Here we go, man. Give me 1 second here, bro. Hold up. What's that article here? Here we go. 1 second. Let me see here. Go get into some more Minnesota Vikings news. What was that here? So look like we got some more Harrison Smith Hitman news. You know, a lot of people want to know, will Hitman retire? Will he not retire? Etc. You understand? Yeah, bro. Let's see what we got here. Like I've been saying, if Hitman were to come back or wanted to come back, I'm cool with it, bro. Definitely. Yeah, I'm cool with it. No cap. My thing is, as long as Hitman understands he is no longer a starter, He is strictly playing the backup role, leadership role, etc. There to help mold and develop the young guys straight up. But as far as pass coverage, playing safety, starting at safety, he is the true liability. I repeat, he is a true liability, no cap. We just got to be all the way real with it. Here we go. Do it, the man. Yeah. Let's get into this right quick, though, bro. Here we go. One second. Drop that bitch in the chat, too, man. Yes, sir. Get into this Harrison Smith situation, dog. 1 second. Yeah, freeze. Let's see here what we got here. And that boy Mark, you gotta come with it. He gotta come with it, no doubt. We got to leave. We got to be. So. Vikings received blunt message on Harrison Smith situation. The Minnesota Vikings are midway through their offseason, but the team still doesn't know whether Harrison Smith will be in their secondary for the 2026 NFL season. Smith has yet to decide on whether he intends to play this upcoming campaign. Moreover, last season the veteran showed he still has plenty left in the tank, but the question will be whether he wants to put his body through another NFL campaign. Plenty left in the tank. He definitely has some left in the tank, but are we talking a whole lot? No, he still can do certain things really good, tackling, pressure, etc. All good. Once again, you cannot rely on Harrison Smith being your starting safety, bro. Period. He's too much of a liability in pass coverage, right? And not only him and Josh Metellus. Josh Metellus is the ultimate liability in pass coverage as well. Understand? Yeah, Josh Metellus is right there, Holmes. No cap. And Jacoby Thomas coming there to take his spot as well. Oh yeah, Jacoby Thomas ain't playing, bro, for real, no doubt. So yeah, ain't nobody safe. Like I said before, ain't nobody safe. But Harrison Smith, if he wants to come back, cool. As long as he understands, he is there to help mold and develop these young guys. Yes, he can be in a certain rotation, but he is strictly up front, close and personal on the line of scrimmage. You send him on blitzes, you send him here, you send him there. You do not have him in pass coverage, dog, especially on 3rd and long, etc. I mean, last year, how many 3rd and long conversions did we see the Vikings give up? Way too many, too damn many. Let's get back to it. Here we go. Smith has yet to decide on whether he intends to play this upcoming campaign. Moreover, last season, the vet showed he still has plenty of left. He run it back. Moreover, last season, the veteran showed he still has plenty left in the tank, but the question will be whether he wants to put his body through another NFL campaign. Amid this uncertainty, former Vikings linebacker Ben Lieber stated that the team needs to operate during OTAs and mandatory minicamps in the coming weeks. I mean, it's nothing personal. I don't think the team needs to be held hostage over Smith's status, Lieber said during a May 4th appearance on KFN. They have to proceed as if he's not going to be there, and then it's just an extra bonus if he does show up, whenever that may be. Selfishly, he would want to come back right before the start of week 1. If he's thinking about his checkbook and his pocketbook, then he would say, yeah, I want to come back week 1, be on the opening day roster, veteran salary fully guaranteed. Now, the team might look at it and say, we'll bring you back week 2. That way, we don't have to guarantee your contract. Well, damn, that's the real part of the business. Is Harrison Smith and the Vikings really going that way with it? I mean, shit, if you're doing it that way, what for? If you got to play dumb, goofy games, oh, we gonna bring you back week 1. Oh, hold up, we got to put this in the contract. Oh, we're gonna bring you back week 2. So nothing can be guaranteed. I mean, damn, can they come up with a fair deal, fair ball? So you saying you want Harrison Smith to come back and he missed OTAs, he missed training camp, etc. To what? He gonna come back he gonna come back another step slower type shit. Bitch, yeah. So what we talking about right here? If they gotta go through all this, dog, right now, he might as well retire and they just go their separate ways, period. Shit, man. Because if he don't want to come back to week 1, do he even want to play? Because guess what? Like it or not, that's part of the process, the ruling process of the offseason, of OTAs, of training camp, etc. It's a grueling process, of course, but everybody got to go through it. Yeah, you know. Shit, Darasol can't say, "Hey, I ain't trying to come to OTAs. I ain't trying to come to training camp. Just let me come week 1." You know. And you expect them to perform at a high level, missing OTAs, missing training camp, etc. We go, man. Weedo in the building. What up, big dog? SKOL VIKES. Here we go. Let's get it. Rookie minicamp should be one for the ages. Starters every pick we pick. Real talk, Weedo. Real talk, Weedo. Heavy. Let's get it, bro. Heavy. SKOL VIKES. Very excited about the rookie class this year for sure. Definitely, dog. They bring a lot to the table, a lot of talent. You attack your trenches, you attack your secondary, you attack your running back room, all that, offensive line, etc. Solid job by the Vikings overall. Solid job by Rob Brzezinski, right? Overall, man. Boom. That's how you step up. That's how you go get it, Rob. Straight up. Here we go. Let's do it. Minnesota not pressuring Harrison Smith to make decision. Why would they? You know? The 37-year-old earned a 68.9 overall PFF defensive grade for the 2025 season, 31st among 98 qualified safeties. Smith's PFF coverage grade of 69.0 ranked 29th. Like I told you, it was piss poor. While his run defense grade of 61.7 ranked 78th at the position. So if you're going by PFF, which you got to be real careful, don't be deceived by PFF type shit. Because sometimes PFF numbers, you really worry about if they even matter or is it all chatter. I really question, like, do these people even watch the games? Why they pressing the buttons, typing the numbers in? Do they even watch the game, Holmes? Heavy. Like, right? Have they seen Harrison Smith take one snap? But as far as PFF goes, he's on a decline. Yeah, poorly ranked. But are you shocked or are you surprised? You've seen the eye test as well. Here we go. He recorded 2 interceptions on the season and broke up 3 passes in coverage. Furthermore, the Vikings veteran allowed an 81.0 passer rating when targeted by opposing quarterbacks. Wow. He surrendered 21 receptions in coverage and also contributed 42 solo tackles and run support and open field situations. He's still a great tackler, no doubt. He still can give you that. He can still bring that to the table. but allowing 81.0 passer rating when attacked means he's a liability in pass coverage. I would like to see what Josh Metellus ranked as well, because they both were pretty much trash all year long. And then people come back and say, oh, Flores this, Flores that. Why is the middle of the field open? You know why the middle of the field is open, Jack. Huh? You know exactly why the damn middle of the field is open. Because you got Metellus back there. You got Hitman back there. You need some speed back there. That's why. Yeah. You need boys who can run back there. You need a Jacoby Thomas back there, dog. Yeah, heavy. That's exactly what you need, dog, for sure. A Jacoby Thomas back there round yonder. Come on, bro. Stop it. And they got the nerve to blame Flo? Put it on Flo like it's his problem? All right, bet. Here we go. Here we go, man. On April 20, Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell spoke with the media and shared the latest regarding Smith. It's been a few days since I last talked to Smith, but I'll probably bug him today, O'Connell said. But no, it's something we're still trying to give Harrison as much space as possible. And I think he's earned that. If it's anything at this point, it's seeing how he's doing, seeing how his family is, seeing how his golf game is, all of those things. And respect to KOC and the Vikings for taking those precautions with him. Here we go. Vikings insider expects Harrison Smith to play in 2026. Even with the uncertainty, Alec Lewis, who covers the Vikings for The Athletic, believes Smith will be back, as he included the veteran safety in his projections for the safety position in 2026. Smith has not ruled out a return, Lewis wrote in his article that was published on March 30th. It doesn't feel like a decision is imminent either. The Vikings don't plan to push him for a decision, knowing they need to plan for the future regardless. Big facts, no cap. Smith is 37 years old. If he plays, he'll want the chance to bring a Super Bowl to the organization he's giving his career to. Big facts, no cap. You know? But I think as far as for Smith, he would just want to retire a Viking at the end of the day, right? Super Bowl or not. I feel like biggest thing, what matters the most to Smith is that he remains a Viking through retirement. Oh yeah, here we go. Let me see here. He knows how I feel about him, how we feel about him. O'Connell said. Kevin Seifert of ESPN, but we also want to be respectful and give him space to kind of continue to figure out what he wants to do. And if any player on the squad deserves that space and that time, it definitely is Harrison Smith for sure. No cap. He's been great for the organization. Was a phenomenal player for the organization. So yeah, bro, give him time, give him some space, etc. Here we go. We got up here up top, man. Where the hell is it at? Oh, that's why right there. But are the Vikings really trying to sell, dog? I don't think so. I do not think so. 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little. Forgot to look at Davin Gerhardt the other day, so I got to break that down as well before I get up out of here. You know, seventh round pick, I believe, rookie, etc. We go. I heard Chris Carter was saying something as well, bigging up Kyler Murray and all that type shit. Grading the Vikings picks, huh? You don't want to disrespect the Vikes, man. Oh, yeah, I got to get to that later, though. No cap. 1 second, though. Here we go. Oh, wow. 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna do the rookie first, the young rook first. Oh, yeah. What up, dog? What's good?
What up, man? I was wondering when you was gonna tap me in. I got a
Man, I
hell of
was.
a yo. I got a hell of a conspiracy theory for you.
Oh yeah, what's that?
So, yo, check this shit out. So I was thinking
Uh,
about it, right? Sorry, I just got off work. It was sanding day today.
all good, all good, all good.
So, okay, these motherfuckers, right? They land developers, right? The owners I'm talking about, right? The
Right,
Wills.
right.
So what they can so in Minnesota, right, there's been a hold on apartment building uh construction, right? Because it went rampant there for a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking what he's going to try to do is cuz he has it topped out right now.
Who you talking about?
He
The
has
Wilfs?
yes, they have their area of land completely maxed out because they can't build right now. They can't. You can't put anything above 4 stories right now.
Mm. Uh-huh.
So, what I think that they're gonna do is, once that ban is lifted and they can build again,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
they're going to move the team, not sell it, move it,
Moving
and
where
they're
though?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. St. Louis, it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter. Um, so that what they do what they what I was thinking about what they could do is they could use the team as a pawn, right? Say, oh, we got this team coming in, but we need space for it, so make some space for us, and then they'll just buy up the land, and then the start doing the same thing that they just did because they built up they came in, they built the stadium, got a sweet deal on land because of buying the team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And once they move the team, they'll just demo the stadium and build apartments there, and then continue the same process in another city.
Oh, so you think that's what's going on?
I think that's what. Yeah, I mean that it makes sense. These motherfuckers are smart. They're not dumb. To get rich, man, you're not. You can't be dumb. You got to
Yeah,
fuck people over. You know what I'm saying? And go for you. You know.
yeah, yeah. My thing is, I mean, why would you move the? You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as moving the team from Minnesota, would they want to take that away from the city and the state and all that?
Who gives a?
Maybe you
They
know.
don't give. They don't give a fuck. They have no loyalty to us. They're not from here.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Mm.
really, if they were really interested in it, if they were really interested in it, why are they absentee owners? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Yeah.
Why do they only come around? I don't understand why in the fuck this person is in the middle of the fucking idiots, man. People drive like shit around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because why would you only come around when it's playoff time or game time or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you be more involved and want to like hang out?
Right. Right.
You know, like I know like I like music, right? And I really like speakers, right? So
Mm-hmm.
like I design my own speakers. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I- You know, so like if there's something I love, like I want to know how that shit work. I want to know the ins and outs of it.
Right,
You know?
right.
I mean, that's just human nature to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I'm fucking uh like have a mental illness or anything like that. I just, you know, I spend my time with what I like, you know, and I
Right,
think
exactly.
that's like normal, right?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, where how come they're not here then? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's been a question for years. That's my whole thing. Like if you don't want to win a Super Bowl, just go ahead and sell the team. You know, if you don't want it bad, I mean that's my thing with it.
But they're not the team, I think, is a moot point to them. The team is like the key that starts the car to their real business, which is land developing. That's what they really do. The
Got you,
team
got you.
owning a sports team is just a guise, is what they call it. It's some fake shit. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Right. So you don't think they don't care about winning at all. It's all just strictly about the money.
Maybe.
I mean, because at this point, shit, they made millions. You know what I'm saying? So shit. I mean, and then if they sell it, they get not eight bill or 9 bill. So shit. If it's about money, sell your team and do your real estate or your land, whatever
Well,
you do.
I mean, yo, it's a good excuse, man. I mean, if they've made that much money, why would you throw that away? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you keep it going?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of sides to it, bro. Just got I don't know what's up with the Wolves, and then it's been some. I heard people saying, oh, it may be Ziggy may be sick or something like that. So, and what's going on with
Yeah,
Ziggy type shit, you know? So,
yeah, because he was the one. He was the one about it. He was the
mm,
one about it, right?
yeah,
He was like, hell yeah, you know, with his Jewish smile and stuff. He's cool as fuck.
yeah,
But
yeah,
his mental health is gone. It appears, or so I've heard. Like
right, right,
like Biden or some shit. I don't know. Maybe he has dementia setting in or something like that. That's like the gist of it that I get from that story.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
And
So
there's some of that shit you got to know actual facts as well. I mean, people can
right,
speculate, but until you
right,
know for
right.
sure,
Nice.
it don't matter.
Yeah, and let me preface all that by saying that everything that I've talked about is conspiracy theory and speculation. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? I don't know these motherfuckers from Adam. You
right, right.
understand? But I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
it makes sense for me when I was thinking about it last night. I was like, they ain't gonna, they definitely ain't gonna sell the team, bro. They're making way too much money. They'd be idiots to sell the team.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
right now, especially what just happened in the draft and stuff like that. You know, headed in the right direction. Why would you sell now?
Right. But you know, like because like what I think that they might do is who's that who's that nerd from Indianapolis that was their GM for Indianapolis and ran them into the ground, and now we're
Oh yeah,
talking about hiring them.
yeah, yeah. I think it's speculation about Ryan Grigson. Yeah, his punk ass. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yo, some now 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 this is real. Like some CEOs are hired to tank
Uh,
businesses.
right.
You understand what I'm saying? And why would you want to tank it? To move it. You understand?
Uh,
So I mean, everything is done for a reason. I personally don't. There's that saying that the NFL draft is a crapshoot. I don't believe that at all. I think everybody knows who's going to be good. I mean, some players, true indeed, don't work out. You know
uh,
what I mean? Some players are like true indeed, but you have a better understanding of who is going to work out than you may think. They lead on. You know what I'm saying? Because if I can see it, I know they can see it. You know?
yeah. I mean, it's a lot of players in the draft, so it's just natural to miss on some. You know. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
I don't think like I don't think every team knows like, oh, he's gonna be great, he's gonna be average, he's gonna be good. I think it's really a draw to straw. That's why you do your due diligence to find the best player available or the player you want.
Yeah, I think that there's a better hit rate than one would think. You know, that's personally what I believe. You know, you
Yeah, I mean,
can't
because I mean,
certain shit you can't teach, like size. You know,
yeah,
size and speed.
yeah, facts.
You know, I look at the draft, man. This is how I identify the draft. Like, you have to have there's thresholds to players, right?
Mm-hmm.
For instance, like in the NBA, you wouldn't want to draft an NBA player that can't dunk. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain thresholds that you need to meet in order for that. But then you need to correlate that with film. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because it isn't all numbers. You know what I'm saying? It isn't all one way or the other. You need to combine the two, but there is a way to combine the two. It's You got to cross check that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I mean, yeah. That's why scouts. That's why they go to the game and watch them. It's about the eye tests. It's about the film work. It's about the combine. All that you put it all together. That's
It's
why
like,
that's their job. You know.
yo, it's like judging the player by stats alone. You don't want to do
Right.
that because you don't see the momentum of the game. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You don't see
Yeah.
the ebbs and flows to the game. You don't see him rise to the occasion when adversity hits. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
there's a lot of it, because like the other day I was online and these motherfuckers said that Kirk Cousins was better than Dante Culpepper, and I about fell over and died when I heard that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Just
That's
because
crazy.
well, they're not old enough to even remember watching Culpepper, but
Well, shit.
they
Even
want
me,
to.
I did. I mean, even me, it wasn't like Culpepper was like what I'm saying. You saw him a lot, depending on where you live. But shit, Culpepper's better than Kirk Cousins. I don't care what age what I'm saying, what age you are, unless you just super like, just never seen Culpepper play or no highlight or none.
Right, right, right. But there's just more to it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? There's a lot more to it than just looking at numbers. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. Facts, man. Yeah, yeah.
So
Aiden Chris
yeah,
in the building. What up, dog? He
so
says,
that
can Caleb Banks be our Jalen Carter? You got to see if he can stay healthy. He may be better.
bro, Caleb Banks got body, bro. He is
Yeah, yeah,
not he is not like out of shape at all. He's just a big dude.
yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, come down to
He
his foot.
he has really no tummy on him whatsoever. You know, if he really works on himself, man, he could get cut up, bro. He could
Yeah,
he
yeah,
could lose absolutely no weight and burn all of that fat, and then gain weight. You know what I'm saying? How you puff out and cut. You know,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
he
mean,
could.
yeah,
There's a lot there to work with.
yeah,
You know.
facts. Yeah, losing about 5 pounds, maybe even more, won't hurt him if he did. But he ain't got to. He can just fix his meal plan and sure.
Yeah, yo, dude, he
Big as
shit, he
hell though,
could
dog.
he could put on 25 pounds and be straight. He could be 355.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
for real.
you're not all at once, but yeah, gradually. Yeah, I dig it gradually. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, though? Because he's just big, whole boy. He
yeah.
burly than a motherfucker.
6'6", 330. If he got to 245 or something next year, I mean, slowly or 2 years, yeah, he could, make sure he putting on good weight. He could definitely be up there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I really
yeah,
I really think we got a winner in him, man. I
oh,
really
for
think we
sure,
got a winner.
for
You know
sure,
what I'm
man, no
saying?
doubt.
But yeah, man, I just saw that you were on. I love you. I wanted to tap in with you, say what's up, give you some company. You know what
No,
I'm
no
saying?
doubt,
I'm
no
over here
doubt, dog.
grinding. I'm on
Yeah.
day 15 in a roll of working. You
So I
know,
dig it, bro. The grind don't stop, dude.
bro, it's a motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You got any more thoughts about the Vikings though, man?
We got rookie camp coming up. You know,
Yeah.
everybody's just gonna do walkthroughs. You got I don't know how long that lasts. What is it? A 3-day mini camp is what it is. So they give them the playbook. They see how much they can digest. They come in and have them walk through different philosophies of zone coverages and man, you know what I'm saying. So we got that coming up. You know,
Hey, what's the date on that?
I believe
Rookie
it's this
camp.
weekend.
Or start this
I believe
weekend?
it. I believe so. I believe
Yeah.
so. I believe it's this week because
That's what's up, yeah.
they do the rookie mini camp and then they do team volunteer mini camps, I believe.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, I'm excited about the rookies for sure. It's going
Oh,
down.
bro, we got some. I see us starting 5 of these motherfuckers, man.
Yeah. I think all of them should make the squad for sure.
You know,
No bad rookie. When the rookie camp? What the fuck is that? Rookie camp, Minnesota Vikings rookie camp. Let me see here. What the fuck? Rookie camp. Let me see. Vikings rookie. Yeah, Josh Metellus better stay aware of that boy. That boy Jacoby Thomas coming. Yeah, man.
bro, all of them, man. They might put
Yeah.
Demings at free safety, man. Or
Chuck D.
right,
But
or
yeah,
even Golday could take over Metellis's spot, man. It don't. Yo,
yeah,
that safety room is up for the taking, man. Because
yeah,
that 3rd and 14, giving up all of those 3rd and 14s, that's not a
yeah.
good look, dude. That's not a
Yeah,
good
yeah, I
look.
think I think I think Chuck D will stay in corner, because bump man press is specialty. I think that's why Flores wanted him.
Yeah,
Just that specific about, specifically he can really bump and he a pure dog out there. And he got a good mental too, good energy and shit. Solid dude, loyal dude type shit.
yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you get any dates on training camp or the camp, the rookie?
Still I'm looking. I thought it was pop up here, but it's not. I thought this was saved, but hold on, man. Where the hell are the dates at? Had a mini camp, rookie mini camp. Hold on.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's this week, if not weekend. You know.
Yeah, the season be here before you know it. Sure.
Yeah, yo, it's rolling in, man. It's rolling in.
Hold on,
You know.
Wiggins.
Hey, homie, did you this wide receiver out of Maryland? What the hell is his name? Knots,
Knots.
the
Uh,
UDFA.
oh yeah. What's the name? Shalik Knots. Some Norse that talked about him before. Shalik Knots.
Yo, he ran like a 4.2, bro. 4.3, low 4.3, 4.2, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's even better. He got a shot. Got a shot, bro. Hell yeah. Rookie camp May 8th to the 10th.
Yup. Yup.
Yeah.
That's Fridays. It should be yup, it should be this weekend.
Hell yeah.
Yup.
Going going down, man. That should be exciting.
Yeah.
For sure,
Hi,
bro.
dude. Yo, I'm out. Peace, man.
All right, man. Hold it down. Hey, shout out Dell in the building, man. Let's go. SKOL Vikes, man. Here we go. Let's get to this video right quick. Let me see. Where we at with it, man? Nah, we going because I want to see what people got to say, man, about these Vikes, bro. I've been hearing a lot of rumors and Vikings draft grades type shit. What they saying out there, man? Here we go. Give me 1 second, man. Let's see what some analysts have to say, some others have to say, etc. Here we go. Give me 1 second, man. Here we go. See if these punk chumps, man.
Only 40% of our viewers are actually subscribed. So let's change that right now. Hit that subscribe button right below. So the Vikings are up next.
Yeah, you damn right.
This is a fun one to at least discuss.
Yes.
Because there's
And we did that already.
some stories.
If
We
you
did.
go to the video tab of the YouTube channel, you can hear us talk with Matthew Collar from Purple Insider about the Vikings draft, because it was an interesting one.
It really was. So it all started with Caleb Banks at pick 18. Definitely listen to Matt and what he.
Colin Ireland in the building. Colin Ireland in the building. What up, big dog? Say, what's going on, Big SKOL? What's up, bro? All is good, all is well. Here we go. SKOL VIKES. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. Shout out Colin in the building. Heavy. Here we go.
was anticipating and what we did. We knew that the Dylan Thieneman thing.
Everyone else thought Thieneman
Yeah.
was going to be the pick.
Yeah.
Collar said, I mean, to be fair, it was sort of like taking the field. It was like when Tiger Woods used to be playing. It's like, is Tiger Woods going to win this major or the field, right? So I think Matthew was taking the field as opposed to Dylan Thieneman.
Everybody thought Thieneman, but in our reality, I don't think Thieneman ever was a Flores type guy, Flores type scheme guy at the end of the day, bro. Period. I think they knew they have been scouting Jacoby Thomas when he fell to the second, third, boom. They pretty much knew he would be there. But the whole hype around Thieneman, I think that was all cap anyway. Like I say, I feel like Flores didn't really want him that bad, period.
But Thieneman was definitely the expected pick by basically everybody, and they didn't go that way.
So they go Caleb Banks, defensive tackle out of Florida at pick 18. They come back in round 2 with Jake Golday, the linebacker out of Cincinnati. They go big citrus with their first third rounder, Dominique Orange out of Iowa State. Their second third rounder is Caleb Tiernan, offensive tackle, maybe guard out of Northwestern. Jacoby Thomas, what?
Maybe guard.
Maybe guard
with those arms. You're guard, son.
Jacoby Thomas, the safety out of my.
You know, like big facts. I hope that's not a diss or whatever, but yeah, he definitely can play guard. He can play tackle or guard. Matter of fact, he tried to slide his short arms type shit, but at the end of the day, Tiernan can play guard or tackle. And so look out for him to play both for sure, bro. You know, I'm pretty sure Tiernan may be Brian O'Neill's replacement when the smoke clears and it's all said and done, for sure. Tiernan, you talk about as far as value goes, draft value, you got great value in him. Same as Damon Claiborne, you got great value in drafting him in the 6th round, dog, no cap. So I want to see what these guys got to say right here, because a lot of people capping and yapping and really hating on the Viking draft. But it's no secret. It's nothing new. We see it every damn year, damn near, huh? Yeah, we know it. You know it. Here we go. Let's get it. Make sure you come in the chat. You like the chat up. Like, comment, and subscribe as well. Hit that bell as well, man. Support the grind. Support the channel. SKOL VIKES.
Miami was their third rounder. Max Bredesen, tight end, also listed as a fullback in some places here in round 5 out of Michigan. Charles Demings, the long corner out of Stephen F. Austin, one of the, 4 FCS players, I believe, that was drafted in this class in the entire NFL. He's their second, 5th rounder. Damon Claiborne, the 6th rounder, running back out of Wake Forest, and then Gavin Gerhardt.
Mm-hmm. We got in the building, man. What up, big dog? Yo, you there?
What's going on? This is Colin.
What's your name, Colin?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
What's going on? Yeah, I can hear you good. What's
Colin,
going on, man? How you
just
doing?
comment on your post, man.
Oh, that was you? Okay. What up, big dog? How you
Hanging in
doing,
there,
man?
you know, a day off work.
How you
good.
feeling about the Vikings, man?
So y'all talking about the draft?
Shit, draft, Wills.
I mean, I've been begging for
down?
a defensive tackle early in the. I've been begging for a 1st round defensive tackle for 5 years. So to finally get one, we'll see how it goes. I mean, Caleb Banks has been banged up, but he's a beast when he's in there. So I'm a fan of that. And I think doubling down and getting big citrus, that was a big move. If you watch the film on Dominique Orange, whew, man, you might have the Williams all over again. So at least that's the hope.
Hell yeah. So how do you feel about Caleb Banks' foot? Are you concerned, not concerned?
6'6", 330. So I mean, it's hard to not be a little concerned. And I've seen him play. I live in Florida, so I've seen him play at Florida.
Okay.
So I'm concerned, but from what I hear, they have the best foot doctor in the world. So if they can get him straight, then this is going to end up being a good pickup for him.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, like shit. He's 6'6", 330. You know,
he's a monster. He's a monster.
You can't.
And then you get Orange, who's 6'3", like 332. So
right, yeah. And then the thing about that, I mean, let's say Caleb Banks' foot doesn't hold up, you got Dominique Orange to fall back on at the end of the day as well. You know, if that happens, I ain't saying it will happen, but you know, worst case.
Well, not to mention that, but you've also got Ingram Dawkins, you've got LDR, you've got Jalen Redmond. I mean, you have a legitimate young rotation now, which is something that we have lacked for a long time. So I love the move. I like the Gaulde move in the second round too, because you've had a banged up Cashman, you've had a banged up Van Ginkel the last 2 years. Having a young guy who's got versatility in the linebacking core to me is big too.
Yeah, definitely, man. And Gaulde, people sleep on Gaulde, but shit, he's are you good? You good? He's damn 6'5", what, 240 damn near, and can run. Flores guy, no doubt, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel about it. I ain't gonna lie to I'm probably.
I like Jacoby Thomas, the safety they took out of Miami. He's a
man. He gonna be a. I feel like he gonna be a dog, bro. Ain't nobody safe with him back there. Metellus, Theo Jackson, everybody better wake up. Man, bro.
Yeah,
everybody better wake up, man.
I like the move. I know a lot of people want them to take Thieneman, but with Thieneman, he seemed like a one peg kind of a guy, and I wouldn't have been upset if we would have taken him, because I know everybody said we were going to. I wouldn't have been upset, but I don't mind them going off script a little bit on this one. So
yeah, and I don't think Thieneman was ever a Flores guy like that. He has speed, but does he fit the scheme for real? You know what I'm saying? He's not physical at the point of attack. He's an okay tackler. I mean, everything Flores will want in a safety, he has that in Jacoby Thomas potentially.
Here's a comparison that I make, because we know when we took Lewis Cine back in the day, I felt like he was a program guy. And what I mean by program guy, I mean there's a lot of guys on their defense that make him look better. Like, he's not the star. Like, I've always liked taking guys who are the focal point of whatever college they were on. So, like, I would have taken Jared Verse over Dallas Turner, because Dallas Turner was on a team that had All-Americans and had backup All-Americans on their team all the time. So I mean, I'm not saying that's anything against Dallas Turner, but you have to prove it to you. You have to prove it. And he proved that the second half of the season. I think a lot of people are pushing back on the Grenard trade. And I'm like, well, I did not want to see another Daniil Hunter part 2. Like, I did not want to see that again. Getting before the capital and present draft capital is good.
Yeah, but before your Dallas on your Dallas Turner comment, I mean, he faced competition at Bama, so either way he had to earn it, you know. So whether it was All-Americans or not, you still got to earn the spot. So my whole thing with JG, okay, I didn't want to see JG be traded, but if he wants $26 million a year, that's too much. So you got to do what you got to do. But Dallas Turner,
I never want to see Daniil Hunter get traded either. I mean, Daniil Hunter's a beast for Houston now. I mean, he was my favorite player on the defense. But as an organization, if you made a conscious decision that you're not, if you're going to move off of somebody, you got to get as much value as you can for them. Yeah, a comp pick is not enough. You've got to get something more. So that's just how it is.
Oh yeah, definitely, man, definitely. But JG, I didn't want to see him leave the building, but hey, it's part of the business. They couldn't work it out, you know.
He's about to be 32, so I mean, you get to that 30 age cliff. I'm not saying that he will fall off the age cliff, but he got banged up last year. I mean, the team as a whole was just
that was the biggest thing, though, right? I mean, that was the biggest thing, just him getting injured. As far as playing goes, he he's an elite player, elite edge rusher, dog. You know?
Playing wasn't a question mark. When he was out there, he was a force.
Yeah.
I think we couldn't get any interior pass rush. And then again, this goes back to me begging for them to take a big defensive tackle the last 5 years. I remember the year we took Scene or traded all over the place to get Scene. I was like, why didn't we take Jordan Davis?
Facts.
He was there.
Facts.
I mean, the next year, why didn't we take Devondre Sweat? He just moved to the Jets for a first round pick himself. Why did we take him? Why did we take Dayon Walker last year? I mean, we've needed a huge defensive tackle for years. And it's just like, we'll get one in the 6th round. Like, you aren't going to get a guy like that in the 6th round. You got to invest higher on that. Like, you don't have to be the smartest guy in the room.
Yeah, and let me ask you this. So as far as Dallas Turner goes, do you feel like he's ready now?
We're going to find out. I mean, I think here's the thing. I think he was having an identity crisis because they kept moving him around to different positions on defense. And I think the Vikings and Flores finally quantified that, hey, he plays Grenard's position. So if we're going to live and die by this guy and give him another contract after his first year, we need to see what he can do playing that position. But we need to make sure we got support because when he was playing Van Ginkel's position, he looked lost. He played, I mean, I think they tried putting him on the interior. He was lost there too. Play him at his natural position. That is the biggest thing. And his natural position was where Grenard played. But I think getting big guys on the defensive line that can not only stop the run, but can also get pass rush, that can do nothing but help a Dallas Turner or Andrew Van Ginkel or even a Jake Golday if you're going to have him blitzing or Cashman. I mean, I think all that does is open up lanes for everybody else to succeed.
Right. But it also, speaking of Dallas Turner, you know, it takes time to develop as well. It just doesn't happen overnight. So it may not have been him looking lost, but just really trying to understand his role as a player. Because, you know, it was even some friction with him and Flores his rookie season where Flores sat him, he wasn't getting the tick. So I feel like with Dallas Turner, because, you know, I'm a Bama fan, so I know how he can play. I think it was just getting adjusted. Everybody talking about he a bust and shit. That's crazy. The guy's a rookie, 22 years old. Give him a chance. And now we're seeing it come to fruition.
Too. I mean, he was behind Grenard and Van Ginkel, and they were first team All Pros.
Like, exactly. Get a man time to grow.
Like, you're going to teach him a new position. Like, you eventually were going to end up having to go to him anyways. And I thought the second half of last season, he showed out. I mean, I know there wasn't a whole lot to play, but to me, with the season they had and the fact that they weren't in a playoff hunt, that's when you play those young guys and you see what you've got in them. And then you have to
He's a player, dog.
You need to draft. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah. Now, Dallas Turner definitely a player. But how do you feel? I got to ask you this question. How you feel about McCarthy, man? You team Murray or team Nod, man?
I am team give him patience. Like, that's the one thing. Like, and as much as I hate the Green Bay Packers, look at the last 30 years with that team.
Yeah.
You go and get Brett Favre. Plays 10, 15 years. Look at all the guys who are backup quarterbacks for Favre. I mean, shoot, you had Hasselbeck, you had Mark Brunell, you had Kurt Warner, you had Aaron Brooks, you had Aaron Rodgers. Like, you knew that there was going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, but you let Rodgers sit for 3-4 years before you made a decision on him.
Right.
And you get Aaron Rodgers in there. You know, you play, and then you go and draft Jordan Love. Like, this is the kind of patience that the Vikings need to have. But part of what makes that patience pay off is drafting offensive and defensive line to protect them and set up the running game to put less pressure on them.
Exactly.
I don't think McCarthy is a lost cause. I mean, they were 9-8. Like,
9-8, and they should have beat the Bears twice if it wasn't for a special teams breakdown, you know?
Yeah, like, I mean, Devin Duvernay is it. And by the way, JJ McCarthy looked awful in that game. He did,
but hold on, but hold on, dog. He looked awful. I give you that. But when it mattered the most, fourth quarter, he didn't look awful. Big moments. See,
I know, that's what I'm
saying.
You
got to pay attention to that though, too, dog.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm not giving up on him one bit. Here's part of the problem too. I think the organization as a whole is impatient. The ownership is impatient. I think the head coach is still learning how to be a head coach. I mean, you can be the offensive coordinator for Sean McVay, but McVay, he was the coordinator under Jay Gruden, and he was a coach with John McVay in Washington. Like, people forget that stuff. So I think O'Connell is still learning how to be a head coach. Like
A play
sometimes
caller, even though. Even a
yes,
play
he has
caller, you know?
he has one scripted series every game. He looks immaculate going down the field in that first drive. Then it's
Yeah.
like you're packing it in. Like, no, you need to. Here's the thing: you need to run the ball to win in the playoffs because you're playing in
Mhm.
cold weather. You need to be able to stop the run.
Yep.
The best friend of a quarterback, especially a young quarterback, is having a good running game. Like I love the Jordan Mason pickup before the season last year, but I feel like they never used him. Like
Never.
they criminally misused him. I think they criminally misused Josh Oliver. I think Josh Oliver is a lot better player than people were giving him credit for. People
Yeah.
are so hung up on TJ Hawkinson. I'm like, Hawkinson has had habitual injuries. Like he had
Injury.
him
Not
in
only that,
Detroit, and he's had him
not
in
only that,
Minnesota.
but he's been soft too. I'll take Oliver over Hawkinson any day. Period.
Well, as a full tight end, when healthy, I'm still taking Hawkinson over Oliver. But you don't know what you've got in Oliver. That's more. He's
So
more of a.
okay, look, but tell me why would you take Oliver? I mean, why would you take Hawkinson over Oliver?
Hawkinson has proven when healthy that he can be a Pro Bowl tight end, and it's not even. They both have their own roles. Like Oliver is known as a blocking tight end, but he can catch the ball. I mean, people forget that he was in a Baltimore tight end room with Mark Andrews, Darren Waller, Isaiah Likely, Patrick Ricard was the pullback. Like they knew how to run the ball and they knew how to catch the ball because Lamar Jackson, when growing up as a young quarterback, his favorite receiver, who's it always been with him with Baltimore, it's Mark Andrews. It's his tight end. It's a safety blanket. If you can develop a relationship with McCarthy, hell, you can get. I mean, look at what Kyler Murray did for Trey McBride in Arizona. Like you could use those guys in that. Hawkinson's ability has never been his issue. It's been his health.
His health and toughness at times, or lack of toughness at times.
At times he's not tough, but I think part of his perceived lack of toughness is his health. Maybe he's not going over the middle, or maybe he's not wanting to take that hit because you never know when that knee's going to go again. Like I can understand.
I get it. I dig it, but I need more from a big tight end that big. I need him to be more physical, man.
They paid him a lot of money, like, and I don't think
top five in the league, dog. Top five highest.
Top 5 league, but he's not even a top 15 tight end production wise. He's not even a top 15 production wise tight end.
Yeah, bro.
I'm glad they didn't draft Kenyon Sadiq. I was very nervous about that. I'm like, why in God's name would you draft a third tight end? I mean, if it was up to O'Connell, he might have if he would have been available. But why in God's name would you draft a third tight end?
Like, hey, I wanted Sadiq. I ain't gonna lie, man. I wanted Sadiq, man. He's one of my top guys, man. Him or Caden Proctor, man. I go cap.
I like Proctor. I did like Proctor, but I mean, I was at the Purple Daily draft party, and it was a quiet room when they drafted Caleb Banks. It was it was a quiet room. I live in Florida, but I go up every year for that draft party, and it was a quiet room over at that casino. I'll tell you that right now. I think people will have to. You have to kind of digest it in a small sample to start. Because I mean, the draft. There's no guarantee on any of these guys. There's not. I mean, Damon Claiborne could end up being the best player that the Vikings drafted. Right, Brett Person, the UDFA punter, could be one of the better players that they have. People think are sleeping on that one. Tristan Lee, the left tackle from Clemson. That guy was a 4-year starter at left tackle for Clemson.
Yeah, I heard about him.
Got him as a UDFA. So they addressed the big guy room. I still think we need a center. I think Brandel will probably be the odds-on favorite to be the center. And this Gavin Gerhardt from Cincinnati, I think wait and see. I mean, if he could be,
well, he was your 7th-round pick, right?
Yeah. Well, we've taken a center. We've taken a center in the 7th round twice now. We took Juergens and we took Gavin Garrett. So, you know, the expectation level isn't terribly high. But I still remember back in the day when we took a center in the 7th round back in '98. The guy ended up being a guy out of Harvard named Matt Burke, and he ended up being a hell of a center for a long time in the NFL. So it can be done, but don't set your watch to it. So
right. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. So how you feel about as far as KOC and his play calling? You think he should give up play calling or continue to call plays?
He needs to learn how to run the ball more. I mean, that's what it comes down to.
Sure.
I mean, I think they're starting to fix that offensive line issue with the depth. And I mean, here's the thing that I think Vikings fans in general overrate. I think they overrate the health of Christian Darrisaw and Brian O'Neill. And I think getting Tiernan, getting Lee, I think they put some value in, hey, we need to have some actual depth that we're not signing as a backup from Tampa or a guy that got cut from Cleveland. Oop, here you go. You're going to start now. Like, they're getting guys in and hopefully developing them to not necessarily usurp who they have at tackle, but to have a competent growing guy underneath them learning, because Darrisaw was a shell of himself last year. He was.
He was still hurt. He was still hurt, you know?
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I think they totally rushed him back. Like, that injury, he should have been out almost half the season, but they were trying to get him to play in the first week. And O'Neill, you know, once you get those ankle and Achilles injuries,
and O'Neill's on a decline as well, bro. Like, O'Neill is older. That's what I'm saying.
Older. Yeah.
So I'm glad they brought in Tiernan. You know,
I think that was a steal pick right there. I think where they got Tiernan, that guy was an all Big Ten tackle. I mean, that guy's a mean dude, and the biggest thing on him, he's got small arms. I'm like,
bro, come on, bro.
Arms.
Football player or not, dog. Can you play ball or not? Arms, okay. Are you strong? Are you strong at the point of attack? Come on, bro. Stop it.
I will say though, if Ruben Bain would have been sitting there at 18,
Bain.
Man, I'm glad they didn't have to make that decision.
Hey, who did he go to? The Saints?
Tampa at 15.
Oh, Tampa got him?
Yep.
Oh, Tampa shit. Great. Of course, Tampa.
I love me some living in Florida. I love me some Ruben Bain. That dude. And I think he made Mesidor a first-round pick. I think he made Mesidor a first-round pick.
Wow.
So
no, Bain is good, bro. Bain is good. Bain's gonna be good. He should be.
I thought he was gonna be the number one pick. I mean, Mendoza obviously was going. Yeah. There was no getting around that. But I thought Bain was gonna be a top 5 pick. So
yeah. So question for you. As far as
people get
think the
strong caught up in like draft stuff, like when they're like, they can they can run a fast 40. Like, I don't care what you can do with shorts. What'd you do when it mattered on the field? Miami was in the national championship, and he was giving Mendoza as much as he could get. So,
right. So, what do you think the strong point of the team will be this year, defense or offense?
I mean, defense was a strong point last year. I don't see any reason why it would take a step back this year. So,
shit, it's been a strong point 2 years in a row.
Yeah, exactly. It could be interesting with Kyler. I think the pursuit of Jawan Jennings could be a very, very interesting option for the Vikings as number 3 receiver.
I think that's over, though.
Receiving core with Jefferson, Addison, and Jawan Jennings, I think Jennings is just he's a different kind of receiver in comparison to the other two guys. It's not that the other two aren't tough, but Jawan Jennings reminds me a lot of like an Anquan Bolden or a Steve Smith. Like, he's going to make that tough catch. He's going to make that tough run. Like, you were able to get him. Offense could be the stronger point. I dislike the Aaron Jones re-signing. I thought we were moving on from him. I didn't understand that one. He's a great, no question. The guy's a great guy, great locker room guy. He's still a good player, but I thought they were going to move on and give Mason the job, and then maybe that Claiborne kid, or maybe drafting somebody a little bit higher. I was a big fan of Mike Washington Jr. out of Arkansas in this draft, but time will tell. I mean, I wouldn't a move that I'm not going to say would or will not happen, but I would keep an eye on it if the Vikings are doing well at the trade deadline, and let's say Aaron Jones is banged up. I'd keep an eye on Alvin Kamara to the Vikings. I would not rule that out one bit, because now they have Travis Etienne now. So
if Claiborne performs well, it'll smooth everything out, though. You know, if he comes in there and performs well,
it'll help. But I'm just saying, like, if they're going to make a push, and the Vikings tend to be this team that wants to trade stuff away. If I were to trade for Kamara, I would trade a player. I'm tired of them trading draft picks. That's why we don't have any picks. That's why Kwesi left them with no picks. Like, he couldn't draft depth. So if
Yeah.
you don't have any cards to play, then how are you gonna have any depth? So
Yeah. Depth is very important, dog. Definitely. Hell yeah. Well, shit, man. Any final thoughts, man? Gonna finish up this live.
Sure. I would say the division is not out of reach for the Vikings to win. I think you're going to see a regression from the Bears. I still don't think their defense is all that great.
Right.
The Packers, who knows in Detroit? I mean, Detroit, who knows too? I mean, the Vikings could win this division. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but they have the ability and they have the talent to do it. I'm so excited to see what this new defensive line is going to do, though. You got 5 young guys, hungry guys. Redmond is my favorite guy of them all, though. That guy's a hell of a story. I hope they give him money soon because I really like him. So,
yeah, hell yeah, man. Well, shit, man. Good chopping up with you, bro. Shit, come back on again next time, man.
I will. I'll get back on.
All right, man. Yeah. I'm have a good one, man. Hold it down.
You as well. Thank you, sir.
All right. Shout out Colin in the building, man. Let's go. SKOL VIKES, man. Let's get it, man. SKOL VIKES. Here we go. Let's see where we at. We're gonna get to this. Let me see here. Get to this video right quick. Hold up. Hold on. Which one was that I was looking at? 1 second, man. Cause I forgot that center out of Cincinnati, I believe. So I want to see his presser, dog. Then I'm gonna get up out of here. See we get it at, man. Let me see. 1 second. Where the fuck did it go? Soda, hold on. Soda Vikings. Let me see here. Where is the damn shit at? Hold up right quick. Okay, boom, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Gavin Gerhardt. There you go right there. 1 second, man. What it's trying to be. So, Dominique Orange, I think that's an underrated pick also. Oh, yeah, Dominique Orange, definitely, man. Definitely a player. Expect to see him in a rotation for sure, dog. We go. Big boy there, man. Big boy. Hold on. Here we go. Big boy. So he a big boy, that Gerhardt boy. No cap. Here we go. Yes, 1 second, man. We go.
To join a great organization. I can't. Super excited to join.
And once again, this is Gavin Gerhardt, Viking center, I believe 7th round pick. Will he make the team? Will he make the squad? He could. Just gotta see how it pans out, man. Straight up. You know, at the end of the day, it's always pretty much a draw to straw. With Gavin Gerhardt, center, you saw Jurgens, and you got Gerhardt. Will Gerhardt be any different or no? Here we go. SKOL VIKES.
Join a great organization. I can't thank my college experience and my college coaches enough, and had a great time when I was at the Vikings with Jake Golday as well, my previous teammate, on a top 30 visit, and I really fell in love with the coaching staff. And I'm really looking forward to getting to work.
Caller, go ahead.
Hey there. I just wanted to ask you about your experience, Gavin, in college. I mean, over 3,000 snaps of experience. How do you think that helped you prepare for the transition now going into the NFL?
I think it helped me a lot. I know that I've seen a lot of different fronts, and that's obviously at the collegiate level, but I've probably seen every defense that can be thrown at you, quite possibly. So I think I've been able to see quite a few looks that have made me into the player I am today, being able to re-ID fronts, re-ID calls. I'm comfortable playing any of the interior positions for sure, but I've played center the last 4 years and feel real comfortable in that position.
Yeah, hey Gavin, congrats, man. First of all, you said you fell in love with the coaching staff. What was it about the interactions on that visit that that you just that you remember?
I think just them being genuine, good human beings first. Obviously, I think highly of them coaching wise, but they were all very good people. People that cared about me as a human being, and that's what I care most about, other human beings. Obviously, I think I'm a good football player, but me as a human being, I think is my greatest quality. I think I really strive to be just like my father and be that man that can, somebody.
I definitely like the fact he spoke about that, just being a good human being in general. The world definitely appreciate good human beings, genuine human beings, real human beings, etc. Holmes, heavy. But shout out to Gavin Gerhardt once again. Here we go, dog. SKOL Vikes. Big boy too, big boy. Let's go, man. Here we go.
Everybody can lean on, and that's kind of the vibe I got when I was there in Minnesota by the coaching staff as well.
Gavin, congratulations. Welcome to Minnesota. I know you mentioned it was easier to go in your truck because you've got a lot of people around. Just wondering if you can kind of walk us through what today has been like for you. I'm sure waiting is kind of tough, but what was it like to get that call, and kind of who are you able to celebrate with?
It was crazy.
What we got here? Say Kevin O'Connell job is on the line. He got to win in playoffs to keep his job, in my opinion. There you go, Aiden Chris. No cap, baby. SKOL Vikes. Here we go. And see that right there, that type shit right there, Aiden Chris. We would presume his job is on the line, but you never know. How long has KOC been protected? Like I've been saying damn near this whole live. No cap. You never know. Heavy. Here we go, man. SKOL Vikes.
We got together around 12. Obviously, I knew that if I did get drafted, it was going to be later on, and I was ready for whatever. If that was free agency, that was fine, as long as I got an opportunity. And I was able to get an opportunity. So it was amazing to sit there and watch the screen, talk with my agent, and then randomly get a phone call and know what that phone call means and how it changed my life forever. And very exciting. I got family, friends, fiance's family. People that have been in my life since I was a little kid. So I get to celebrate with them was very exciting.
Hey, Gavin, congrats, man. With the amount of experience you had at the collegiate level, when did you let yourself start thinking about the NFL? Or when did that first enter kind of your mind as a goal and something you think you could achieve?
I would say probably after my first full year of playing, which was my third season. I played there for 6. My third season is where I really became comfortable and realized that I could do it for a living and I could do this at the next level. Being able to go in there and learn how to play center, that wasn't something I came into college to do. Really, I came in to be a guard, and that's when they switched me over to center after my second season. And after being able to learn a new system with a new coaching staff, and then also learn how to make all the calls as a center, that's when I became the most comfortable, and that's when I realized I could potentially do it at the next level.
What's he doing?
Well, you know how Geico saved us 20% on home insurance? Now the gecko is here with another save.
Here was your problem. Pipes look good, though.
I love you.
It feels good to dive into savings.
Sorry, what?
Nothing.
It feels good to Geico.
Hey, Gavin, you mentioned Jake Golday. Just curious about your observations about him as a player, getting a chance to play with him for as long as you did, and your excitement level of coming here and having a college teammate with you?
Yeah, a dude that's worked for everything that he deserves and everything that he's gotten. Started small and was able to come to Cincinnati and produce in a big way for us, leadership-wise, everything that you need on that side of the ball. And he was able to do a lot of things, and couldn't ask for a better teammate. Seriously, the guy is super athletic, but a great human being as well, and somebody that you want in your program and on part of your franchise.
Yeah, Gavin, I was wondering what you kind of curious on your mindset coming in. Do you come in as there's an opening and I can take it, or do you come in accepting the fact that traditionally day 3 picks, there's especially offensive linemen, there's a development process and there's strength training and all that. Which mindset do you come in with?
I think I come in with a little bit of both, but I understand that I am a new guy to the program and to the team, and I kind of am still talking in college terms. I'm at the franchise really, but I also come in with the mindset that I'm going to come in and earn a position. I believe myself very much. My parents and my family believe in me, but I believe myself just that much more, and I come in willing to do whatever it takes to fight for a spot.
We talking process. It's a process with every draft pick, 1st round draft pick, 7th round draft pick. It doesn't matter. It's a process for everybody. Now the process may be different, but it's still a process at the end of the day. And when it come down to it, can he play ball or not? Can he prove himself or not? Here we go. SKOL Vikes.
And know that make sure the Vikings know they made the right pick.
Gavin, I'm kind of jumping off the comments you had about Jake. Drafting you means 4 Bearcats on the Vikings roster right now, including 3 linebackers. I guess just how fun is that? I know you didn't play with the other 2, but just how fun is that, and just kind of pride in the program to have 4 of you in Minnesota now? Yeah,
that's awesome. Cincinnati truly means a lot to me. That's a place that will forever be in my heart. And actually, I played with Ivan for I think 2, maybe 1 season, maybe 2. And I know his family real well. I also know Joe Huber as well. I played with him at Cincinnati before he went to Wisconsin. And so I know quite a few familiar faces there, and really looking forward to being teammates with them again.
Sorry about that. That's my bad.
No, you're all good.
Gavin, when you think about your development as a center, like who stands out in your mind in terms of the biggest influences on the development?
Now, I'm not saying he's gonna come in and be a starter and do this and do that. But if we're talking reality, every player has a chance, or a certain level of a chance, at least to make the squad, etc. Could he be another Juergens? He could be. Could he be a diamond in the rough? He could be. Is it likely? No. I ain't gonna sit here and cap. He's a 7th round pick. No. Fuck it. What it is. But at the end of the day, he could be more than just a 7th round pick. Here we go, dog. Sometimes you find the diamond in the roughs. 49ers with Purdy, 49ers with Brock Purdy, etc. Patriots with Tom Brady, etc. So it happens, dog, all the time. Here we go. But once again, this is Gavin Gerhardt, man, center out of Cincinnati. The Vikings need a center. And once again, let me know in the chat, do you believe in Brandell? Do you believe in Blake Brandell as well? Yeah, man.
You talking past players or players that I'll be playing with at Minnesota?
I mean coaches. Yeah.
I think my college coach helped me a lot and take a lot of jumps. And I also saw that with Minnesota and being able to take that next step. I think a lot of things that I tried to focus on these last 3 seasons with my new coach was pass protection. I think I'm really good in the run protection. Obviously, there's still room for improvement, and especially when you're taking that next step into the NFL. But I think getting in there with the right coach, learning the right system, and understanding that one day at a time, I will continue to get better at pass protection. That's something that I didn't do a whole lot until I got to college, and I'm really looking forward to it, though.
Hey, Gavin, congrats. How much did you get to talk with offensive line coach Keith Carter on your visit, and what stood out to you about anything he shared about kind of his offensive line philosophy?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time with him. I had an hour and a half-ish install with him, and I think there was another center there with me and another tackle, and we did an entire install. I'd already done an install with them at my pro day, So just being able to recruit that information and relay that back to him, I was able to do that. But it was a good meeting. It was quick. Obviously, try to give as much information as possible and see how you can remember it and how you are able to process what he's given you, and then go out there. And later on, we did it on the field. We did a walkthrough before I left, and was able to process a lot of that and did real well with it.
Kevin, was that type of experience unique in terms of your draft prep, or was there a lot of instances where different O-line coaches are doing that?
I would say there was not very many instances where that was happening. I think I had a couple private workouts where I did do, obviously, and then did some installs after the private workouts. But being able to give that information a couple hours earlier and then go out there on the field and see how I recoup it and how I remember it, and that was unique to me. That was, I know they put a lot on the center, and a lot of NFL franchises do. And I'm looking forward to that. Something I do take a lot of pride in is knowing as much as I can.
Awesome. Any more questions for Gavin? All right. Thanks, Gavin. Congrats.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari, the Chief Executive Officer of Phoenix Energy. I look forward to
Shout out Gavin Gerhardt in the building once again, dog. No doubt. Oh, all right, come on now. Here we go. Once again, shout out Gavin Gerhardt in the building, dog. Like I say, 7th round pick. Are you expecting a lot? No, but you may get something from him. Stay tuned, pay attention, etc. We got here. Lorenzo in the building. Lorenzo right in the building. What up, big dog? SKOL VIKES. Here we go. Let's get it. Yeah, man. Matter of fact, I think the link is still in the chat. Might hang around for about 15 more minutes if you want to come rock and roll with me, lock in with me, say how you feel. Just make sure it's real, man. Here we go. How many points do you think Minnesota defense is going to allow this season? I think we will allow about 12 points a game. Huh. That's a great number right there, Lorenzo, right? That's damn near. That's damn near what top 5 in the league, top 3 in the league, maybe number 1. Only 12 points a game. That's a great defense, bro. I wouldn't be mad at that at all, Holmes. Straight up. Shit. Huh? You know it. I know it. What can you actually complain about if your defense is that great? Like, if your defense is that real, would you be mad? 12 points a game? Wow. You should be able to win every game if your defense is holding teams to 12 points a game. If your offense is competent at all, dog. Period. Holmes, heavy. You know how hard it is to hold a team to 12, especially at the NFL level? Come on, bro. Heavy. Here we go. He's going to make goal line defense very interesting. Hell yeah. Hell yes, especially with the big boys up front now, right? No cap. A six-man office of goal, offensive goal line will be tough. Yeah, man, got the big boys up there for real, bro. Here we go. So we had 3 shutouts last year. Defense gonna be like that, bro. Defense gonna be like that for sure. I'm not even too much worried about the defense type shit. How would the offense do? How would the offense perform is my main question. How will KOC perform is one of my main questions, period. Who will a quarterback be? Hopefully McCarthy, but if it's Murray, it is what it is. It ain't when it ain't. May the best man win. Like I said numerous times, if Murray coming in ball, he win the job, he take us all the way. Fuck, I'm gonna be mad for. Shout out Murray. Give him his props, his credit, his just due. But like I've been saying, I think 9 gonna win the job. Given a fair opportunity, fair chance, right? Boom. I think 9 gonna win the job, bro. For sure. No cap. SKOL VIKES. Here we go, man. Oh yeah. Remember the fact that Dominique and Sue had on Detroit defense? We got that plus Dominique Orange. Hell yeah, bro. Dominique Orange could be a steal as well. Overall, great draft. Like I've been saying, overall, great draft, man. Rob did his shit. Brian Flores did his shit. KOC did his shit. Straight up, dog. Heavy. The scouting team did they shit. Straight up. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. But you heard what the head director of scouting said. He had fun. Had the most fun he's ever had, damn near. Come on, man. Let's get it. Let's win. Let's win, man. Straight up. Give me 1 second. See what else we got here. Hit that 2:30 mark right quick, dog. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? Do some reminiscing right quick. Maybe, baby. Or what about some? Let me see here right quick. Get these people, man. Matter of fact, fuck it. Let's just do a rundown, right? The draft is still very fresh. Rookie camp this weekend. Do you feel it? Do you smell the football in the air? It's right around the corner, damn near. You're talking about the rookies going to camp already. And it feels even better because we know for a fact all these rookies could make the squad, all of them. About 4 or 5 could potentially contribute at a high level. So great news for the Vikings, bro, for sure. They got to keep it going, though. They definitely got to keep it going. Got to stay locked in, etc. And what my brother Jetta said, he said he want to put up 2,000 this year, man. Huh? Let me know in the chat. Do you think Jettas can reach 2,000 this year? Huh? Let me know, man. Hell yeah. My dog try and bust them numbers wide open, heavy. Let me know in the chat. Do you think Jettas can get to 2,000 this year receiving, man? You know it. I know it. Here we go. 1 second. Let's see what we got here, man. Let's see what we got here, man. Check out some of these highlights. Finish this up, man. We go. Start with that boy Thomas, man. Little reminisce type shit. You hear me? Let's get it, man. 1 second. Who is your favorite draft pick? Who is your favorite draft pick? I repeat, man. Let me know in the comments, the chat, who is your favorite draft pick right now? Who are you most excited about? Etc. 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 man. Here we go, man. Let's get it. Here. 1 second, man. Trip down memory lane, per se.
With the 98th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Jacoby Thomas, defensive back, Miami.
Yeah, Jacoby Thomas has got a lot of production. You see the 5 picks there. He's a real smooth, fluid mover. He's got good size, 211 pounds, and you'll see him. He's got the ability to see the future a little bit from the middle of the field to drive and make plays. Here he shows you some of the pop he has as a hitter, and then here's those ball skills. Did not catch the ball well at the combine, CD, which shocked us because you see all these ball skills when you're watching him on tape, but he does play. He plays aggressive. He plays fast. You see it as a blitzer as he just dump trucks the running back on.
Matter of fact, let's see that here. See it. The thing about Jacoby Thomas, they love to bring up the combine, drop balls, etc. Like I said, dog, this guy's a game time player. The lights come on, he shows up, he shows out. Bright lights, big time, big game moments, right? That's where he excels the best. Practice, yeah, okay. Yeah, he may have a down practice here or there. He may have a up practice here or there. Bottom line is, practice definitely important, but when it's game time, Jacoby Thomas is going to show up straight up. You know, that's one thing about him, bro. That's what he's proven throughout his career at Tennessee and at Miami. He shows up every time, and he can do it all. I repeat, he can do it all damn near. Like I said earlier, he's everything Flores would want in a safety. If he pans out like the way we think he will, he's everything Flores would want in a damn safety, bro. Straight up. Has the speed, has the size, has the power. He's a head busser, but also a sure tackler. He can do both, which is very rare in the NFL. Finna get up out of here, but hey, Josh Metellus, Theo Jackson, Hitman, if you come back, Holmes, much respect, no disrespect, But hey, ain't nobody safe. I repeat, ain't nobody safe, Holmes. Heavy. SKOL VIKES. Here we go, man. Once again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell as well. Support the grind. Support the channel, man. You support the fake already. Support the real for real. SKOL VIKES, win, lose, or draw, but we come to win. You know it. I know it. Down at the levee, we going fishing at the levee. SKOL VIKES. We run the north. Believe that. Yeah.